Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and in this video I'll be showing you my complete Note 7 setup, including my accessories and how I have all my apps laid out. So first let's start with the case. This is the Speck Candy Shell Grip in black and white, as you can see. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that this Candy Shell Grip series of cases is my favorite because, as the name suggests, it provides quite a bit of grip, and for a device that costs nearly $900 after taxes, you definitely want to keep something that does not slip out of your hand. So this definitely provides that, and it provides a pretty good level of protection overall as well. Definitely like this case a lot. Wouldn't even think about switching to another type of case. But let's go ahead and take it off. And you'll see that I have my Spigen Hexa Neodymium core here that I use with my magnetic air vent car mount in my vehicle. And if we take a closer look, you can see that it doesn't leave any imprint whatsoever or markings on the back of the Note 7 or on the inside of the Candy Shell Grip case, so that's really nice to see. So the only accessory left to talk about is the screen protector, and I am using the Skinomi anti-glare screen protector, the matte version. As you can see, it's not perfect. There's definitely some issues around some of the corners, which really aren't that bad once I have a case on it. For the price of this screen protector, I think it was under $10, and considering that there aren't a lot of alternatives as far as the matte screen protectors go, this is really not that bad, and it's a good temporary solution while I wait for more better options to come along. So that out of the way, let's go ahead and turn the device on, and you can see that I'm not using any sort of lock screen modification. Everything here is stock Grace UI. I think that's what Samsung is calling it instead of TouchWiz. So let's go ahead and unlock, and here is my home screen. So I am using Nova Launcher Prime, and here was a quick gesture. So swipe up from the bottom of the screen to quickly get to the Nova Prime settings. And this is what I'm using to set up my home screen, because it allows me to adjust the size of the icons. I can place more icons anywhere I want on the grid, and everything is just customized to how I like for quickly and easily being able to access applications from just my thumb. Like with my iPhone, I really wanted to be able to easily access any app on my home screen with my thumb, which is why I kept everything on 2 rows towards the bottom of the screen, and that's the similar setup that I have here on my Note 7. I am using one of Samsung's stock weather widgets in the upper left. These 2 apps here are apps that I installed that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep yet, so that's why I have those outside of folders. But listing everything that I have Phone, Firefox, the app drawer here. Also, the Samsung email app as well as Spotify. The bottom row has the Samsung SMS app, the Samsung Calendar app, settings, the Samsung Gallery app, as well as the camera app. In this first folder, I have some of the stock apps, such as Samsung's calculator, clock, and web browser apps. Then I have Google Maps, the Google Play Store, Samsung Memo, the T-Mobile My Account app, as well as the T-Mobile voicemail app, visual voicemail rather. In my games folder, I have Carmageddon, Crazy Taxi, Crossy Road, Flight Control, Rolling Sky, Steam, and the Game of Life. I really don't play games that often on my phone, so I don't really have a very wide selection of games on here. In my social folder, I have Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Skype, Swarm, Tweetcaster, Tweetings, and the official Twitter app. Now, I'm currently using 3 Twitter apps, and I'll explain that now. So the official Twitter app is being used for push notifications for certain accounts. So for example, I'm using this to get instant tweet notifications for the @BreakingNews account. I'm using Tweetings so I can get push notifications for people who like something of mine or retweet it or follow me or send me a message. And I use that over the official Twitter app because the sounds are separated. So I know which one is specific for me, and I know which one is specific for something like @BreakingNews. And Tweetings doesn't work really well for tweet marker support, so that's what I use Tweetcaster for. So when I'm actually reading my timeline and responding to people, that's mainly going to be used through Tweetcaster. And it's really not that bad. It's fast, it's smooth, it's free as well. No issues with Tweet Marker. It also supports TwitLonger and a few other features that a lot of apps do support, but they just don't implement it quite as nicely as Tweetcaster. It doesn't have the most modern UI as you just saw, but it ultimately works for me. Next, I have the 99.5 Kiss Rocks app, GetTube, which I use for downloading YouTube videos. It supports any video quality, including 8K videos, I think. I know it supports 4K downloads. and of course 60 frames per second downloads as well. So let me check this video to see if it actually is able to pull the 8K version, and yep, that resolution is just insane. So 7680 by 4320. Crazy. But this is a free app that I got from the XDA developer forums that you can install and use to download your videos or even the audio portions of YouTube videos. Next I have GolfShot, the My D-Link app, Plex, Shazam, Sling Player, which I might not use anymore if I do switch to PlayStation Vue, Speed Test, Solid Explorer. I did pay for the $2 in-app purchase to unlock the full version after the trial ended. The T-Mobile Tuesdays app, TeamViewer, TV Guide, Time Warner Cable TV, which I also might get rid of if I switch to PlayStation Vue, VLC, Withings, and the YouTube app. And the two apps I have here for testing are, of course, the PlayStation Vue app as well as Pixel Car Racer. As you may have noticed on the right edge, I do have the edge display working, so I have 3 different edges set up. So I have my weather edge, an apps edge for quickly launching apps from any other app. And I do have a tasks edge for composing a new text, which I also use for Twitter through 40404, creating a new note, email, or just going to take a photo. And those are the only 3 edges that I set up. I do use this feature regularly, and I do like it. I know there are Google Play options available, for third-party options, I should say, but I do like this. It's not that bad. It's available everywhere. I don't have to use some odd gesture to get there. I just swipe from the right edge. Take 2, and there you go. Overall, I'm extremely happy with my setup, and I really like the Note 7 overall. However, I will be returning it to the T-Mobile store today so I can wait for the replacements so that my battery doesn't have any potential issues. It's lasted 2+ weeks so far, and I charge it every day, and I haven't had any issues with it. It doesn't even get warm when it's fast charging, which to me might be an indicator that maybe my battery isn't flogged, but better safe than sorry, I guess. I'll be returning this today, using another temporary phone for a while before the T-Mobile stores get the fixed replacements in. That is it with this video. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave everything down below in the comments area, but that's it with the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.